Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining me today. This is your quick news update for Sunday, March 16th, 2025. Macron reveals plans for potential deployment of European forces in Ukraine. So this means that war is ramping up with Europe and Ukraine. It's not settling down, it's not going away, it's increasing. So this is very alarming, folks. Get ready, because things are about to heat up fast. North Korea warns the U.S. that war enforcements will be wiped out. So all this time that everybody's ignoring North Korea, they're continuing with their making their weapons, nuclear bombs and everything else. And one of these days, their warnings are going to come to pass. One of these days, very soon. I think we will know that when we see how bold they become. U.S. strikes, quote, took out, end quote, multiple Houthi leaders. ISIS leader was killed in a major U.S. coalition operation in Iraq. And, of course, Iran denies aiding the Houthis. Houthi missiles falls in Egypt. So there's a lot there to take in. The U.S. is really going after these Houthis, which they believe are backed by Iran. And an ISIS leader was taken out in Iraq. So Iraq is also in the crosshairs. Iran denying that they are helping the Houthis is a big game changer. They're trying to buy time. They're trying to say, wait a minute, stop, hold on a second. So that puts them in the path of wanting to negotiate. Will they want to do that? I believe they will. And the Houthi missile that fell in Egypt, the IDF is investigating. They're thinking that it had been targeted toward Israel, and that would be a cause for concern and a cause for war, as far as Israel is concerned. Earthquakes strike Mississippi as tornadoes tear through the state. So the severe weather has torn through the South. Earthquakes are striking Mississippi, but not only Mississippi. Also, there was a 5.5 earthquake in Mexico, and scientists are warning that the Alaskan volcano is ready to erupt. All of those things are concerning because they're on the same fault line. Alaska and Mexico are on the same fault line as the one in California, which could hit, the big one could hit very, very soon. It means that it is on the move. The fault line is moving. Okay, and this could be a very bad sign. Zelensky warns Putin is amassing troops at the border, and Zelensky forms a delegation for potential Ukraine peace talks. So things are heating up between the Ukraine and Russia. But also, they're talking about, Macron's talking about a potential deployment of forces there. So, this is just keeps going on. It keeps heating up, and sounds like war is ready to break out at any moment. After Trump said he would inflict a 200%, that's right, I said 200%, wine tax on the EU. Can you believe this? The French leader Hollande is calling for the collapse of Wall Street. So they're talking about pulling all their stocks, all the investors in Europe, pulling all their stocks out of the stock market, of the U.S. stock market, trying to make it collapse. So this could be a potential for that happening. And there's many countries, many investors around the world. They're from all these countries that Trump is, hating on and causing problems with. So collectively they can get this done. We could be looking at a major economic collapse about to take place. And I wouldn't be surprised if it happened very, very soon. So that is what I have for you today. I just want to remind you to visit the blog for more news updates, also for Rapture Dreams. The link to the blog, my blog, will be in the description box. We're also sending Bibles to Africa. You can donate by going to the blog and clicking on the donate button. I want to thank all of you who helped us get Bibles out, this past month. We had gotten a lot of Bibles out, and we're planning on getting a lot more out. We want to do what we can to get Bibles out there in these end days, because we don't have much time left. I know a lot of you are disappointed because of the Purim rapture that didn't happen at Purim, but there are more dates coming up, like Passover. Passover is a high rapture watch date, and so is Pentecost. Anyway, keep looking up. The rapture could happen at any moment. Thank you for sharing this link. Thank you for coming to see the videos, and thank you for helping out in any way you can. Thank you for those who help get the Bibles out to the people in Africa. God will bless you for that. Anyway, have a wonderful and blessed day in the Lord. Bye-bye.